bite my nails a little bit. Yeah, and then open up. All right, so I guess I'm full out on the air. Let's see. All right, so the Billy Bragg song thing here that I want to show you is the one that goes from here. See. And then from the top again. So okay, so and then it's as it goes, I'll just give you and like the baby brotherhood and the inner city crew fill their pockets up with calling cards and paint their faces red, white, and blue. Oops. Then they go out seeking different colored faces, anyone else that they can scare, and they salute the foes their fathers fought by waving their right arms in the air. Oh, look out, my country's patriots are hunting down below. What do they know? Right, like that. That's it. Okay. So what you're just going straight down the scale backwards like this, and then you have that little blue note that they put there, and that's it. Right. So what are you on? You're on C, B, A, G, F, E, A, F. All right, and that's pretty much it. G, A flat, A, and then back. All right, so what else? You know, an important one I like to do is that the wallflowers. The wallflowers. When Elvis Costello was singing with them, and they did a thing. Somebody did a video somewhere where they used Spellbound, the Hitchcock movie, for the background for it, and. I didn't want to learn this stuff. I didn't ever want to be that tough. But love was just implied. Everything else died. This class is now begun in Murder 101. Right? Like that. That's all you got to do. Let's see. Thought that I knew too much. I always thought I knew enough. I didn't want to learn this stuff. I didn't want to be that tough. But look what's just implied. Everything else died. This class is now begun. You can learn it in the first degree. You can even make yourself believe. That's another even thing of me. When you're packing up your things to leave, my intuition has failed. I can't graduate unskilled. They don't excuse the young. This is murder 101. Right, just straight up. That's it. All right. How about in that vein? We have, and I like to do it here. I'm not quite sure if it is supposed to be, but it might be. I've just seen her face and I can't forget. So this is time or place where we just miss just a girl for me. I want all the world to see we met. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, and I'd have never been aware. But I said it's all dream for tonight. Die, die, die. Right? And then just falling. Yes, I am falling. She keeps calling back again. Yeah. Now, what is another one? Man, I could sort of play Cold Turkey back in the day when it was a new thing. Ba-da-da-da-da. Temperatures rising. Fever is high. Can't see no future. Can't see no sky. Body is aching, so is my head. I wish I was a baby. I wish I was dead. Cold turkey has got me on the run, right? And that's you can look if you want to check my age when that record was a hit. It's interesting because you can tell how old I was. All right. I'm trying to think of other ones that are kind of in that vein. It's like everybody likes that, right? It's always that. All right, so through the storm you reach the shore, give you all that you want more, and I'm waiting for with or without you. With or without you, I can't live. With or without you. That's in a lot of music. And really, earlier, all they were doing was like the. Right? But Let It Be is. Right, but they just changed the order on that, like that other one was. Sort of like, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes, the same thing. Is that they have violated the copyright of the copyright of the other copyright and the copyrighted? Because it seems like it is. All right. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Like that, you know. So. Mother Mary, with or without you, comes to me. But we, you know, and who put the bomb in the bomb, who put the ram in the ram, my ding dong. Show me the man. I like to shake his hand, 'cause it made my baby fall in love with me. But that's going to be the same, right, as if he was over here. But this magic moment I don't know if I can get my key with my voice like it is. Let me get. I am. Yeah, you got to drink water when you lose weight, a lot of weight. Oh man, you do more than you normally do, and I say that with black double shot ice espresso, so Starbucks and Mephistification up here. My Lord. Yeah, it's joke cola is what it is, but not sweet, just black and strong. All right. So where was I? I was on G, and this magic moment, so different and so new, was like any other. Until I met you, and then it happened. It took me by surprise. I know you felt it too. Tell by the look in your eyes, sweeter than wine, softer than the summer night. Everything I want, I have. Whenever I hold you tight, darling, this magic moment. It's the same as who put the bomb in the bomb, ba bomb, ba bomb. It's the same thing. And this is the thing. Some people like our lawyers and stuff and are not happy too. And this my class, which I don't have a chance to teach like this because I work in the system. This is never gonna happen. I never. Right now, what you are seeing is like a tree. Me, it's like this. It's like a tree you had bent it down for 2 years in one way, down one way. That's me, right? And I don't agree with the way I'm being bent down and told everything that my idea of it, and it could be my mistake, but I don't teach like this. But I'm doing it right now, and time is short, right? Oh, how you doing? Here we go. All right. Where are we at? We're at all these songs are the same, and it's kind of funny that people suing each other. I own the who put the bomb in the bomb. Yeah. Literally, serious. George Harrison did that. I think it was the My Sweet Lord song, which was it's another one of those bomb. A billion songs have that, but then some 50s. Yeah, they company they still owned it, and they were like, you can't just sing. It's like saying you can't sing the dang ABC because it's and happy birthday, you can't sing that. We own that. That's so okay. And they're trying to get enforcement on this, and think of the implications of that. Well, I went and I mentioned to some of the people who've been watching before what I'm doing up in here. I'm teaching in a way I'm not allowed to in the system, and I'm a tree snapping back into position right now. So, and I got to go back into the system. I'm going to get this other certificate here soon, and I'm going to be back probably in there till yeah. And I do okay. I'm not totally terrible teacher, but let's go. We're talking about songs being all the same. All right. So what? Drop back that bow, darling, and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart. For me, nobody but me. Cupid, please hear my cry, and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. That is all it is, man. The same as the other song and the other song and the other song. All right, so the only thing you get is now the only change you get in that song is I don't need to bother you, but I was in distress. This danger's off me, losing all of my happiness. For I love a girl who doesn't know I exist. And this you can fix. So, Cupid, draw back your bow, and same thing, same thing. That's all it is. And then, um, it's gonna be. Cupid, if you ever make that love strong for me, I promise I will love her into eternity. I know between the two of us a heart we could still. Help me if you will. And he does say will like that. But, I could not be that great as he was. Don't believe bad stuff people say about people because that man was set up. Oh, you know what happened. All right, that's the sound of those men working on the chain gang. Yes, it is. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long, they work so hard till the sun is coming down. Working on those highways and byways, wearing a frown. It's in the morning that lies away. Then you hear somebody say, well, don't you know that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. Here's the saying. Right? It's like a flamenco, man. All those, how can you copyright that? Everybody got to sue everybody who think like that. It's crazy, this situation we're in this world. And I'm on a limb, I could really, I've got enough years of playing experience. I can come out and do full length, several hour sets of, the hits and stuff. But a lot of good hits. But yeah. I'm on a limb to do that because of this copyright business. What I'm trying to say up in here, if I could teach anybody anything, is how silly that is. And the lawyers that I saw, it just happened by accident of fate. I went to a copyright lawyer little conference meeting thing, a national, really even international, with Siggraph about, digital copyright stuff. And the lawyers were like, it's not what government is supposed to run things so it works for people, not for your failed business plan. And what they were saying is like your MP3s, you want to bust everybody in the world that copied, music. You've been playing it steady over the airwaves, for decades. Who doesn't? It's people couldn't erase it if they wanted to get erased. It's just there. It's everywhere. It's like water. And the lawyer said, this is like, if you say you're a water bottling company, it's like going after the general public with their money. Because they put a rain barrel by their house and they collect water and they don't buy your bottle of water, or they're going to go and sell rain barrels to everybody around the house, and distillers and stuff, so people can distill their own water and stuff. And it ruined my business. He made that comparison, and the people were upset. They were like, our MP3s, we need our money. They copied it. And as who put the bomb in the bump a bomb a bomb? You kidding me, man? Oh, a lot of songs have that. I'm not jiving you. I'll prove it. What was it? Maybe, baby, I'll have you. Sounds like Chang ain't on it. Maybe, baby, you be true. Maybe, baby, you will love me someday. Funny, honey, you don't care. Never listen to my prayer. Baby, baby, you will love me someday. Well, you are the one that makes it's the same thing. Makes me glad. And you're the one that makes me sad. When someday you love me, I'll be true. It's the same chords, but very similar. Those go a long way. The grouping, like when you move it in A, that's where you get that. If you Peggy, so then you know why I feel blue without Peggy. Peggy. Oh, well, I love you, girl, and I want you, Peggy. I love you, Peggy, with a love so rare and true. Oh, pretty Peggy. Okay, that's it. And then they have the one bridge where he goes to F. So it's like Peggy, Peggy, pretty, 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 pretty Peggy, pretty Peggy, my Peggy. All right, now the hard part of that and being in shape, which I am not. I'm trying to get in shape, you know, and that's one of the reasons why you should do that. This kind of practice is the tough part of that song is his little riff, and you need to do it fast and sort of light some kind of way. So I'm gonna try. It's gonna be something like. See, I messed it up. Right. You get the idea. It's that's it. And then that'll be the day when you. This is in the A. It's the same 1-4-5 pattern, like. With the E minor is where we were, and we're moving it up to A, and not even, well, on the we're bridging over to just being only 3, right? So this is like a subgroup that it's a 3-chord song where what you were seeing there is you just add an E minor in the run of things to that 1-4-5 grouping, and then. Let's see. Stay on that. Now, okay, but what I was talking about is that the A, when it's just moving that up like this, so to the A position, and that makes you, right, but if this was, right, that's how it would be in that form where we're doing it down here. So you can move it anywhere, and then move it, flip it this way as well, the pattern. For example, if I'm on A, it would be. You see how that's working out? It's how when I'm gonna play it in A, when it here. It's going to be that same shape, but down here, right? But the same notes. Okay. More examples. Let's see. Darling, you send me. I know you send me. I know you. Honest you do, honest you, bomb, 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 right? And but with sliding up, when you get into Buddy Holly and these, you don't even have that 4th chord. But maybe Baby has, some of them has it, but we would have. That'll be the day you make me cry. That'll be the day you say goodbye. You know you say you're gonna leave me. No, it's a lot, 'cause that'll be the day. When I die, where you give me all your loving and your turtle doving, all your hugs and kisses and your money too. Still you hold me, baby, then you tell me maybe that someday, well, I'll be through. Be the day when you say goodbye. Be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave me. You know it's a lot, though. That'll be the day when I die. Oh man. Did he sue him? He had to sue himself 5 times with all those songs with like that. Think about it. That's the argument that we're buying into here. To the detriment of the art itself. Great. It's not. Music is not what it was, man. It is a big decline in this world, up in this thing, and situation. It's going down like global warming taking us out. And even serious, man. I'm telling you. All right. So I had made a little reference to that. Which is the A minor flamenco, right? And how many millions of songs is written like that? And I just want to point out the one that's real funny to me, and it's just slightly off color, but Richard Hale and the Voidoids. All right, we're doing this flamenco right now. You know, the dum 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 on the ends in the matador, in the bullfight, and the dancing flamenco dance dress lady, and we're seeing all that stuff. But this is the exact same. Triangles will fall in through the window as the doctor cursed. He was a cartoon long forsaken from the public eye. It's the same thing. The nurse adjusted her little garters as I breathed my first. The doctor held me up and said, God's consolation prize. Oh, no. I belong to the Brank generation. And the Stray Cat Strut, it's the same. Did Stray Cat Strut have to sue him? And they had to go over to Spain and go down and check in the ancient records of music of the flamenco century, whatever, and charge them for stealing this stuff. You have got to be kidding me. And I like to repeat that it did come to a discussion where all the business people that were there that were serious, and they were upset about the lawyer's position, which is the government should not be in the business of propping up your failed business plan at taxpayers' expense. We're supposed to be here helping them with that money that they have put in the kitty. It's silly, you know. The lawyer was not as hillbilly as I can be. No, he was serious. But he was like, he made it very, very clear how ridiculous it was. And then they were like, well, how are we going to live, man? We're out of business. You talking like this business. And, you know, it's like just, he said right in the beginning, your business plan failed. Stop doing that. And so, and this was, they were very serious in a big wig at the Siggraph conference, International Computer Graphics, Computer Science, and Digital Millennium Copyright Act business, you know. And they opened their ears and they listened to what that lawyer had to say. So I'm going to tell you about China. People buy DVDs now on a massive scale that are bought from the people that sell the DVDs that own the rights to them. Why? Because they reduced the price of the DVDs to a place, to a level, which it was something like $5, 8 yuan or something. Yeah, I mean nothing really. If you're coming, you know, you're a long day at work and you're walking out, you don't want to go to a subway or something. You're walking out of a subway to go to your neighborhood or your apartment. And they can be some street vendors out there, and you can buy actual non-pirate DVDs. And what the reason why the companies are able to sell is they realized that there was inconvenience involved and time consuming involved in pirating their stuff. And if you make it impossible for Chinese people to buy your movies just because of your price point, you got 1.3 billion people ain't giving you nothing. It's a matter of scale. And this is like, man, people, do your arithmetic. They have very little. And I had Chinese business leaders tell me, it's like, well, what we have in China is you need a business model in China where you provide something that as many people as possible need that don't cost nothing or just very cheap. right? That, I mean, it's so cheap that even if you was rock bottom broke, anybody on the street would have enough to say, I'll buy it for you this time and you can treat me the next time. So yeah, they do so, and they still pirate them. I mean, it's not because some people. I mean, people are going to try their business plan. If it works, they're going to stick to it, right? And that's just all the people in the circumstances over there. And I saw some drama around America and Chinese DVD piracy, and I would tell you the truth. They become pirated here when stuff when stuff is like cracked and it's in China and they got your software and it's cracked open and everything. At this time, I mean, I envision in the future when China does really take a forefront lead in the world and the computer science experts that they're producing. But still, right now, software, the Chinese, they're not able to use it unless Americans crack it. Right? And if you know, like me, I thought a lot about Aaron Swartz, and when he, what was it? Does anybody remember 2013 or something when he killed himself? They were going to arrest him because he was like giving away free books and put him in prison for it's real. And he was right. His position was correct. It's bad to take all your knowledge and skill and deprive your culture of that to capitalize on it, because it destroys us as a people. All right. Don't like it. All right. Where is my mind? What am I doing? All right. Now, looking at, and this, see, all the Wallflowers and Elvis did is they added that one chord, but it is just never thought. Right, but it's never thought too much. I always thought I knew enough. Right, all you did was just drop that one on there, and the structure absolutely the same. So, gather around people wherever you roam. Gather around people wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you've grown and accepted their own. You'll be stuck without your phone. If your Macarena is to you worth saving, then you better start getting duckies and pay your phone. Or you ain't gonna be able to do it, right? So, and I have to satirize I gather around people wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you, they've been growing. Accepted that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming. Then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. 'Cause the times, they're a changing. Right? Yeah. Now when I was a young man, I carried me pack, and I led the free life of a rover. From the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback, I waltzed my Matilda all over. Then in 1915, was it 15? My country said, son, it's time to stop rambling. There's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat and they gave me a gun, and they shipped me away to the war. And the band played waltzing Matilda as the ship pulled away from the quay. And amid all the tears, the flag waving and cheers, we sailed off for Gallipoli. How well I remember the terrible day when our blood stained the sands and the water, and how in that hell that they call Suvla Bay, we was butchered like lambs on the slaughter. Johnny Turkey was ready. Man, that boy was ready. He been laying up in there for a long time, a month, piling up his duckies and weaponry. Johnny Turkey was ready. He primed himself well. He chased us with bullets and he showered us with shell. And in 5 minutes flat, we were all blown to hell. Nearly blew us back home to Australia. And the band played waltzing Matilda as we stopped to bury our slain. And we buried ours, and the Turks buried Bomp, 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 Bomp. And it started all over again. And then it's like, those that were living just tried to survive in that mad world of blood, death, and fire. And for 10 weary weeks, I kept myself alive, while around me the corpses piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell knocked me ass overhead, and when I woke up in me hospital bed and saw what it had done, then I wished I were dead. Never knew there was worse things than dying. For no more, I'm gonna be the one waltzing. You need all the legs, if you know meanings of legs that could be in a circumstance. That's what it's about. All right, but what are they gonna have to sue and go back and sue them for they doing that a World War I song with all that? Yeah, and like I can play an old song that's 200 years old. Right, so. Oh, the night before Lottie was stretched, all the boys would have paid him a visit. Up into their socks to their fists, for they sweated their duds to their lazy. For Lottie was always alive when the boy was condemned to the squeeze her. But twins all the duds that he had ought to help his poor friend to a sneezer and warm his old god, for he died. But the boys, they came crowding and fast, and they threw all their stools round about him. 6 glims round his trap case was placed, for he couldn't be well waked without them. Said one of them, now could he die without being duly repented? Said Lottie, that's all in me eye, and first had the clergy invented. To get a fat bit for themselves. I should be ashamed at the level I am playing. That's the terroration nation around here. Yeah, then the and now boys come tip us the deck. Well, sure, it's the best way to die. All the dead are no better living. For now, when the gallows is high, then the journey is near to heaven. But what hurts is lottie the most and makes so melancholy. You see how it's going? It's just that you're on the B minor, right? Which is right. That's same one. What is going on here? Yeah, something ain't right. You're eyewitness. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so but what hardest is lottie the most makes his soul poor melancholy. As he thinks of the time when his ghost it'll come in his sheets of sweet Molly. Oh sure, it'll kill her. That's rock and roll almost. They got to sue them too 200 years ago. My goodness. Y'all, two of y'all? I sort of don't like that. Sort of. I need to change the strings. When that happens, something is going on with your temperature. And I'm sorry for tuning up. You know, I know it's become a big fashion to do it. And a guy showed me this foot pedal. I'm behind the times. Oh, man. And I'm it's sort of a crutch. I want to be able to hear it. So if you're interested, there's some patterns that get used a lot, like by Iggy Pop. Right. And I think those are good exercise things to get you to. You tend to. At least me, and I'm just trying to be as honest as I can from inside my heart. I tend to clench too much, and when I finally had a long I was a big fan of Glenn Phillips, still am, and he's still playing. It's amazing. I don't get a chance to go see him, and I'm very sorry about that. I wish I would make a video of every single time he played his instrument, because time is short, man. He's good. But he taught me. You know, I was still trying to strengthen because I didn't know I wasn't supposed to clench and hold, right? It's wrong. My technique was wrong. And, yeah, he told me. So these are, you want to be really light and then. You get that? So you're on this. That's it. Right? Just those, you know. And then it's. All right. Let's see what happened. Um, I wanted to get some of those. Okay, where were we? We were I'm gonna have to come right back because I've got to see my strings are slipping. It could be a temperature change because it's winter over here. But I don't want to tune on the stream. So and I should have a silent tuner, but I'll be perfectly honest with you. I always